What if I told you one of the world's earliest cities had indoor plumbing, perfectly planned streets, standardized weights, and public baths? All more than 4,000 years ago, that was the Indus Valley civilization. And the strange part is we still can't fully read their writing. So how did a civilization this advanced work so well, and what made it so remarkable? The Indus Valley civilization, also called the Harappan civilization, emerged around 2600 BCE in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. At its peak, it stretched across a vast area, with major cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. What makes it so fascinating isn't just that it was old, it's that it was organized. Not in a flashy pyramid-building way like Egypt, but in a practical, engineered way that feels almost modern. Start with the cities themselves. Many Indus Valley cities were built on a grid layout, with streets crossing at right angles. That sounds normal today, but in the ancient world it was a huge deal. Why does that matter? Because grid planning makes a city easier to navigate, easier to expand, and easier to manage. It also suggests some central authority or shared system of planning. And then there were the bricks. Indus bricks were often made in standardized sizes, which meant buildings could be constructed more efficiently and repaired more easily. Standardization is one of those quiet inventions that makes a civilization function better. But the most impressive feature may have been water management. Many homes had wells, bathrooms, and drainage systems. Wastewater flowed through covered drains built along the streets. That's useful for a very simple reason. Clean water and waste removal reduce disease. A city that controls water well is a city that can support more people, more trade, and more stability. Even today, modern urban design depends on the same principle. If drainage fails, cities suffer. The Indus people understood this thousands of years ago. The Indus Valley was also deeply connected to trade. Archaeologists have found seals, beads, pottery, and weights that show a sophisticated commercial system. Their weights were standardized, which means merchants could trade more reliably. This is where their civilization becomes especially impressive. They weren't just building cities, they were building trust into the system. If a weight always means the same thing, trade becomes faster and less chaotic. That kind of standardization is one reason complex economies can grow. They were also skilled craftworkers. The Indus people made high-quality jewelry from carnelian, shell, faience, and metals. These weren't random decorations, they were the result of specialized labor, supply networks, and technical knowledge. For example, drilling tiny holes into hard stones like carnelian required serious precision. That tells us they had advanced tools and workshops. So why should we care? Because the Indus Valley shows that progress isn't only about kings, wars, or monuments. Sometimes the most advanced civilizations are the ones that make daily life work better, through planning, sanitation, trade systems, and shared standards. That idea is still useful now. If a city wants to grow today, it needs the same basics. Clean water, reliable infrastructure, efficient transport, and systems people can trust. And yet, for all of this sophistication, we still don't know exactly how their language worked, or why the civilization eventually declined. Was it climate change? Shifting rivers? Trade disruption? A combination of all three? That mystery is part of what makes the Indus Valley so compelling. So the Indus Valley wasn't just advanced because it was ancient. It was advanced because it solved real problems efficiently, consistently, and on a massive scale. And maybe that's the most impressive kind of civilization of all. The Indus Valley explained, what made this civilization so advanced is just one small part of Indus Valley. If you're interested, our full free Indus Valley course is linked in the description.